Fran, it seemed that the first wave of playing without guards, you guys were okay, and then when he picked up his fourth, that's when they sort of separated themselves. What was the difference between, was it Maryland playing better attacking?
I think it was a little bit of both. I mean, I thought, they played well in that stretch. Give them credit for that. You know, when they got in the bonus, when we fouled, they made pretty much every one. Give them credit for that. We're a different team with Luka. The more he's out there, the better we are. And it kind of changes everything. But, others have to step up. I thought, for us, Cordell Pemsel had a really good game. It was great to see him have an opportunity and do some really good things.
Chad.
Fran, what did you see, or what did you tell the team when Luka was in foul trouble? It's been very rare that he's had issues this year with that. Yeah,
he's pretty good, typically, at staying vertical and staying out of foul trouble, recognizing how important he is to our team and staying on the floor. He's an aggressive guy, so it's obviously sometimes it'll happen. Craner's been terrific all season long. I thought, we'd be okay. And like Don said, we kind of survived that first onslaught with him out for such a long period of time. Debated a lot of times I keep guys out with two. Felt like we had to put him back, and he got going a little bit, got a couple buckets there at the end of the half. Thought that was important for him and for us. So, it's one of those things others have to step up. We had to go small a little bit. Put Bakari in there. I thought he was solid. And then rotate Connor and CJ and Joe, both Joes.
Last time you guys played Maryland, you were able to pick up a dominant victory against them at home. What seemed, to be the biggest improvement on Maryland's, and that allowed them to, get one this time around?
They were really aggressive off the bounce, which they're, typically going to be, whether we were man or zone. They're a difficult team to guard, and I thought they made good decisions. They penetrated and got people involved. Obviously, when you play them, you want to mark Cowan and Smith, and they had 49. So we didn't do a good enough job on those two guys. Credit them.
What kind of problems does it cause for you when Anthony Cowan's having a game like he did tonight?
Well, he's virtually impossible to keep in front of you. You got to be in the gaps. You got to sort of collectively defend him. You have a shot if he's missing jumpers. If he's making jumpers, it's really difficult. But the thing about him, he finds people too. So he'll pitch it to the rim, he'll skip it to the corner. He's creative that way. He plays like a veteran guy who's been through it and knows how to win.
Hey, Fran, me again. The starting guards were 12 for 39 shooting. What do you chalk that up to? Good looks and just an off night, or?
I thought they were up into us. I thought we had some really good looks. I don't remember, anything sticking out of me. We took bad shots. We forced it. We put our heads down and shot contested jump. We moved it. We had some clean looks at it. They made us work for them. I would have expected to shoot a little better with the guys that were shooting. But, they played with great energy.
Take one or two more, Don.
The two games this year between you guys sort of sum up what the Big Ten has been like in terms of you got a dominant victory at home, they got a dominant victory. Not just to say how hard it is to win on the road and how important it is to win it at home.
Well, typically you're going to shoot it better at home. That's clearly the case. They shot it better here. They didn't shoot it well there, vice versa. The intensity level of the defense you're going to face is a little different when you have the home crowd behind you. But other than that, it's kind of what you expect. You go on the road, you play a good team. You have to play better than we played.
Fran, from top to bottom this year in the Big Ten, is this the strongest you've seen it since you've been a coach?
No question. And I said that before the season. And everybody thinks, well, coaches are just saying that kind of stuff, to pump up the conference start of the season. But I truly meant it. Every team has really good players. Every team has a great home atmosphere. You have to really play well on the road, take care of the ball, shoot a good percentage, rebound the ball, pay attention to the other team's best players, and it's really hard to do. And it's being proven that it's hard to do. And I think as a result, our conference will get multiple teams into the tournament, and deservedly so.
Okay, thanks, Coach.
Yep.